Well, howdy everyone. ScottFreeforall here. It's Tuesday, and we are live streaming. We're going to be on Graystone today. How is everyone? We've got a few people in the chat already. Good old boys. I don't know why Nightbot like deleted everything on your all caps that you did by mistake. If you're timed out, hopefully you'll be back here in a few seconds. Farmer Ed, how are you today, sir? Good to see you. Oh, you're back. Good, good. All right. Well, tell you what, happy Platinum Edition Tuesday. I hope that everyone who ordered the new expansion DLC has been able to download, install, and get some playtime on that. I was one of the few lucky ones that got it yesterday morning on Steam. So spent about 3 hours on there and cut a few trees down. I actually did harvest a field. Just why not? You know, I just did. Hey, and there's Armchair Ag. How are you today? Good to see you. But yeah, it's I really like the map. I mean, I knew I was going to like it just watching all the different Giants partners, YouTubers that had early access and did a lot of live streaming and tutorials and all kinds of great stuff. I know our good friend FSG and Argsy did some of that. So good old boys, you found me after I handed off the No Man's Land map to Mighty Mike. Well, great. I'm glad that we found each other. It's great to see you. I've seen your name in his chat before. Dean James Anthony, how are you? You got it yesterday afternoon. Wonderful. Well, hopefully you've been able to get some playtime on that and get going. I'd like to know what you guys think about the map. I'll be honest with you. I don't normally enjoy logging at all. And I very quickly put 3 hours into cutting down dead wood and getting it consolidated and really enjoyed it. The physics are a lot better and a lot less frustrating. And the new equipment, I think also is a little easier to use. So that helps a long way. Also, the map is just gorgeous. Hello, Old Cranky. How are you today, sir? Good to see you. Let's see. You're just... Farmer Ed is just finishing off the Silver Run auto drive. Awesome. I'm going to grab that as soon as it's available, Ed. So give me a heads up when that's done. So Dean, you don't log, but you started to enjoy it. You just need to get 2 joysticks. Tell you what, I would love to get 2 joysticks as well. I think that goes a long way. Hello, Waylon. How are you today? Ed says he'll have the auto drive course finished hopefully tonight. Wonderful. Well, great. Well, everyone, let's get into the game. And my Stream Deck is not working today, so it's going to be a little bit clunky just transitioning, but we'll make do. Hopefully we get something that looks like a game up here. There it is. Do we have game audio? We have game audio. Excellent. Okay. So, it's been a while since we've been on here. last time we did this. We put in this BGA, and not just any BGA, but the modular BGA available in the pumps and hoses. We got a little frustrated just trying to figure out how it works. I'm happy to say that I have mostly figured it out. So I'll share with you what I know and what I think I could have done better, but also how we can move forward with this. Waylon, hi, how are you? If I didn't say hi already. Oh, I did. Dean, you'll be back in a minute. Okay, great. So what I learned, whoops, let me calm this guy down a bit. On standard speed now. I learned several things. One of the things I learned is that I think I got too big of a BGA. There's 3 different sizes, and I spent a bunch of money on this full-size fermenter and this large digestate storage tank. And then I had this little bitty regenerator that converts the methane gas into electricity. So that was my first problem, is I had this giant BGA generating all this methane and a little cogenerator that couldn't keep up. So I was burning off like 90% of my methane. So here's what I did. I upgraded to this maximum sized one, and I'm still burning off methane, but it's only about 17% now. Let me go into a different view for you. Nope, not that one, this one. Nope, I was wrong. We don't want to do that. I'll go into there later. We want to go into the production for this. So for the fermenter, and I'll talk about this a little bit later too. But you can see my fermenter is already running at 50%. The bunker is just where I load up the silage and stuff, and it's empty. This cogeneration plant, that's what's turning the methane into electricity. And you can see it's now at 100%, and what's left over is 17% of the methane, and it's just being burned off. So at first, I think this was like over 100%, and we really weren't generating anything. So I switched that out. The other thing is we loaded this guy up with silage. No, we loaded this up with slurry, and it was doing nothing. And the reason is you can't just run this BGA on 100% slurry. Once I added some silage, it started working, and then it showed me the recipe for it, which is mostly silage and a little bit of liquid manure. But look at how much methane it produces and how much digestate it produces. So, and it does, what, 24 cycles of that. So that's going to take, what, several 100,000 liters of silage every day? That's a lot. So when I say I think I bought too big a BGA, that's what I'm talking about, is I don't think we can keep this thing fed so that it runs 24/7. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just see, you know, if I can't keep this thing running at least 50% of the time, I'll probably just downgrade it a little bit. So that's one of the things that I learned. Sloth Squad Gaming, how are you? Oh, it's Dean. Dean under another name. Okay, great. So glad to have you back. So we got the recipe right. We upgraded the cogeneration plant. The other thing that I did not know about was, and now I'm going to go over to this view, is that this liquid manure tank I bought so that it would, when it generated the digestate, it would fill it up, and it was doing that. It says that this also will take liquid manure and digestate. So I decided, hey, what happens if I put some liquid manure in it, actually deposited it over here? And what it does is it continues to fill up the tank, and it converts it into digestate. So that's kind of the good news, bad news. Because we've got a ton of liquid manure. We're not going to be able to turn it into power any faster than we can add about 3 times that of silage each time. However, at some point, I want to get our pumps and our hoses out again. And using this container, we should be able to easily get our grass field, which is over here, not too far away, get some liquid manure and or digestate on it. And so this is kind of what I'm thinking. Given that I've got a big BGA here, I'm going to step up to the challenge and say, hey, let's get a second large grass field ready and get it working so that we can basically double our grass production. And I'll try to automate it a little bit better. We're doing pretty well, I'd actually have to say. We're using auto drive and course play. And we're also using, I'll just continue to use this fly mode. Do I still have the... Oh, so it's this. Yeah, this is not a good view. Let me go back to here. We've got this mower set that we can run on the front of our Valtra, and then behind it we can put a whatever we want, a windrower, anything like that, to make this go pretty quick. So anyway, that's everything that I've learned on the BGA. Farmred, you did hear auto drive. I was using it for some field work. Okay. So, what do we want to do first? I'll be honest with you, I have not gone in here and done any like deep planning and looking at field states and so on. I do know that we're going to need to turn around our grass field as quickly as possible. And I think where we left it is we had just harvested it. So it's growing. And it's going to need a 1 fertilizer stage. So we do have an opportunity to use pumps and hoses. Maybe we go for it. Maybe that's what we do. I can already feel the stress coming up. It's like, oh no. No, I think we'll do that. I think that'll work out okay. We'll buy the equipment, we'll get it going. We're gonna have to go into debt because that BGA, it set me back well over $1 million. And that's another thing about the pumps and hoses BGA is it's god awful expensive. But we'll do that. What else do we need to do? We can turn around this field. I think we still have some straw in it too. And I'd like to turn around the beet field as well. We are not running seasons, so we can get that replanted as soon as we want. And I think it was, which one was it? It was 14 is where we had the beets. So we could just go ahead and do that. Now I do have, you know what? I do have some grass right here. Look at that. I do own that. Yes, I do. So that's interesting. Do I own any other grass? So there's some grass up here that I don't own, but I could. I don't own this, but I could get this grass too. Interesting. Okay. So I do have some options as far as expanding our grass output. So maybe, you know, we use this one and that one. I'd like it to be close enough to our BGA that we can use our pumps and hoses to get that irrigated. It would be nice to have something a little bigger and a little closer. This is grass here. So what I have thought about doing is maybe converting this field to grass and then combining it with this. So we basically have this huge grass field because we do own this. We don't own this yet, but we could. How much is that? Oh, it's only $41,000. That's, I mean, I could afford that right now. So maybe that's a long ways. Maybe, oh, I know what we do is we'll use the big trailer that you fill up, transport it. Maybe that's what we do. Okay, now I'm just rambling and thinking out loud. But anyway, that's everything that I've been thinking about doing. I don't think anything's ready to, oh, I take it back. We've got some canola to harvest. Excellent. Okay. Well, maybe we get that done today. I think the most important thing, though, is to get our grass production up and running. Let's do a quick animal check. Sheep look great. Chickens look good. Cows look pretty good. Oh, yeah. Let me show you what I did on the cows. So, pretty sure that BGA will run on manure as well. And I've been running this cow pen without giving them any straw and not collecting any manure at all. So we have a bunch of straw. So I gave them some straw. I did this off camera. Gave them some straw, and I put this manure bin down, and it's already has some in there. It's got what, about 1,500. Let me get the clock going a little bit. And it'll hold like 4 million, so it's 4 million liters. So anyway, what I'm saying is we have a nice source of manure now. So I'll need to flatten this out a little bit, smooth it. But anyway, there's another source of for BGA fuel. All right, that's everything that I've been thinking. Why don't we do some pumps and hoses? All right. Which is expensive. So we're going to borrow a pretty good amount of money. Let's get about 400,000 in hand. You know, let's do 5. I can't remember exactly how much it is. And we can always, if we have any huge left over, we'll pay that loan. All right, so $325,000 loan is what we have. Oh, and I'm not wearing the hat, the cap today. I'm wearing the toque or the beanie or whatever people call this. Let's see. I am going to just for efficiency, I am going to move the store deliveries over to here. Just so we don't have to move so much stuff around. Okay. Let's go shopping. No, sir. Try that again. We're going here. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember how to do all this, guys. And remember where everything is. That's the biggest thing. We'll need... Is there any pumps and hoses stuff here? There's not. I'm gonna have to get my head around this again. Let's look at packs. Do we have a pack for pumps and hoses? We don't. Go to next to bottom tag for DLC. Oh, okay, Cranky. Thank you. Thank you very much, Cranky. I knew that there was a way to get to what I needed. Okay. For our big liquid manure pen, we can do one of these. And we can pump, yep, we can pump it for the umbilical. I don't think we need this bigger one. This one actually it requires water, which I don't know that we need it. I'm going to do that one. If you think I really need to do all the water infusion and stuff, let me know. But I think we'll go with this one. And it says that we'll need, what is that? That's the compressor to clean the umbilical cords. Really? Okay. And then we've got the hose, and then we've got attach the tool carrier to the tractor first to be able to attach. Okay, so this is all we need to attach it to the umbilical system. Well, I had this all figured out earlier, guys, and I have forgotten a lot of what I learned. I don't need the compressor if not using water. That's what I thought, Ed, because I've never bought it before, and I was using it just fine. Okay, so we've got our pump to put at the source. We're going to need a bunch of hose. So let's find that. Here's our hoses. And I think we're going to buy... So just buy one big 500 foot one. I think we do. So we'll buy that. I mean, the hoses are not expensive. Buy that, and then I guess I'll buy... Maybe that's all we need. I'm brave, good old boys. Tell you, when it first came out, I did a live stream. I mean, you can look it up in my videos, and we did it, and we gave it the college try. We got it done. It was very frustrating, and the consensus was we gave it a D-. Now that was before the update, and I think the update addressed some of the issues, but also I think we got a little wiser about what it's capable of doing and what its limitations are. So with all that in mind, we're going to see if we can get some things done. I already own that. Okay, that's good. Never seen that before. Don't need that separator. Don't need that. Now we are going to need one of these guys. And we're going to need one of these guys. How much will this hold? That'll hold a lot. That'll hold 1.3 kilometers. That should be enough. So we'll buy that. And do we need lights? Sure. We'll buy that. That'll go on the front of our tractor. Hello, Mark Thor. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you here. Mark, we are tackling pumps and hoses again, so buckle up. Hopefully we're gonna be spraying poop everywhere, so let's see what happens. All right, so we have that. We have a pump. We don't need that, at least not right now. And then we need either that or that or that. I'm trying to remember what I think last time I used this one and this one because that's a 12-meter spread. That's also a 12-meter spread. Huh. What's the difference here? One goes 9 miles an hour, one goes 10 miles an hour, and then this one's only 8 meters. One of these requires this SH5100. Let's see which one it is. It's that one. Does this one as well? It does. So, I don't know. This one's cheaper. And it goes faster. And it uses less horsepower. All right, why would you ever use that one? Does anybody know the difference? Am I cold, Scott? Mark, it is a little cold here. So all you like northern people, don't laugh at me, but it's like 40 degrees outside today. And so I usually keep my heater dialed down pretty low. So yeah, I've got the toque on, or the the beanie, or whatever you want to call it, instead of the hat, the cap. Guys, why don't we get this one? I mean, we could lease all this, but my intent is to like make this a permanent thing. Because if we're gonna go big on the BGA, like I was talking, we're gonna be doing some pretty substantial grass work, and we will want to use our liquid manure and all that good stuff. Okay, and then we're gonna get one of those. Okay, I think that's everything that we need. The more power is probably a distance thing. Oh. The more power is the more hose. Okay. All right, well, I got 500 meters of hose. Let's see if that's going to do it for us. And I think the Valtra is going to be what we're going to want. Is that true? How much horsepower does this thing have? It has enough. We could use the 8R. No, we couldn't. It does not have a front 3-point pitch, so we will use this. Drop my weight off. Mark, I think that's a good guess. Your guess is as good as mine. So Mark and others who joined not too long ago, I added a manure pit so that we can feed the cows straw and get manure. And, oh, we have an egg problem, guys. Well, not our problem right now. But that way we can feed our BGA manure as well, because we're going to need it. I bought a really big BGA. I really hope this works, because this way we can just plug into this digestate tank. And I did put some liquid manure in here, and I told you that it converted it into digestate. Let me show you. So now we have 352,000. Oh, look, and it's growing pretty quick. That's nice. So we've got lots of digestate to work with. We're not going to run out. All right, let's get hooked up. Yes, I do have a wool problem, Cranky. Again, I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Okay. There's an order to getting this set up. So I'm going to hook this up first so I've got some rear weight before I add that hose. And this goes on first. And then I have to unfold it. And then I come in here and stick this underneath like so. And then I should get that. Excellent. Now I can fold it up again. And then I can get my hose receptacle. It's all right. What's going on here? It's on my head. What are we talking about here, Ed? Am I cold? The more power probably doesn't thing. Are you talking about the wool being on my head? I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost with you guys again. Oh, there's our umbilical hose. Nice. Okay. You know, I did all that, and now I forgot that we have to put this somewhere. Let's take care of that. So I'm gonna drop this. You're talking about the hat. Okay. Yeah, I thought if I put my cap on, but decided, you know, this is I'm in a beanie stage now, so might as well just do it. Oh, this has a PTO. We're gonna need a second tractor, guys. We're not gonna need anything big because let me just see how much power it requires. I don't think it needs that much. What is it under? Under here? Yeah. Requires 160 horsepower. Okay, so not small. All right. Our 6M probably isn't going to do it. We have a 6R somewhere. This one right here. We're going to use him. He'll have plenty of power. Be right-sized. have this area mostly smoothed out now. That's the one area right there where I need to kind of fix things. I'm going to leave this fork over here just because this is where we're going to need it. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just remove the front loader arm as well, just so it's not in the way. Oh, no. There we go. I don't think I'm going to need the weight, but I'll leave it on just in case. I don't know how. Yeah, we definitely have a wool problem. We're about to anyway. Can you guys hear me okay? I did a lot of OBS work and fixed up the some things, so let me know. Just give me a let me know if the levels are good. All right, we'll just leave him on the front. Why not? So the hoses attach to the front like that, and you know, it'd be great to just put those hoses through the trees there. Just thread it through that forest. And then we've got hoses. I don't know that it makes much difference, but I am gonna put it down right here. Okay. And it looks like it, look, guys, see in the, hang on, I just ran into something. I want to show you guys something. If I can get stuck. So you see in my menu there in the upper left, it says umbilical pump PU0100, no liquid manure source found near pump. And if I go here, it will, now it says it found the BGA. This is what I could not do on my original BGA that I had. You have to have a pumps and hoses BGA. I really hope that they find a way to make these implements compatible with not only other standalone BGAs, but also animal pens. All right, and I'm gonna kind of, what am I trying to do? I just want to lower it. There we go. Okay, we've got it lowered and it's on the ground. Awesome, perfect. Let's go run our hoses. So before I hook this up, I want to just see, could we drive through here? This force is way too thick. All right, well, now that I'm a true lumberjack from my experience on a Silver Run, I may cut a path, but for now we'll just go around it. Okay, now I got to remember how to do this. Attach the umbilical cord. Nope. Maybe I do it. Do I attach it like this? Can't remember. Oh, I think I know how. I think I have to, like, start it. Lower umbilical hose reel, change to unwinding. That's what it is. I need to unwind a little bit. Activate doubled application rate. We don't need that. Start unwinding. Please move for unwinding. That's it. Alright, now we take our thing like this. We attach it. What? Really? I thought that's what I did. Connect hoses together. Oh. Okay. Well, let me wind this back up. I have to fully unwind the hose. Oh, thank you, Ed. I remember now. Yep. All right. Yeah, you have to actually have both ends of the hose exposed. All right, so let's unwind and start unwinding. And I probably should have reversed my Valtra, but that's okay. We'll just do this. Oh, guys, we're going to need some more hose. And that's fine. But this 500 yards will get us basically to the field. We've got 21% left. Whoops. So I'm going to bring it this way. Another thing that I learned is you want to, even though it shouldn't have to do this, you want to like do like a crisscross like this when you lay it down, because it puts less tension on the hose, apparently. That was one area that I think they improved with the fix. So hopefully we don't have to be so rigorous in doing what I'm doing right now. Tell you what, if we crack this pumps and hoses thing, I'm probably going to do a tutorial video, because I will pronounce myself an expert. All right, let's go get some more hose. So I don't think we'll need more than, I mean, really 100 meters. 100 meters should be plenty. If you think I need 200, let me know. But I think, hey, there's Grant. Hello, Grant. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Cranky says 300. All right. You seem to know what you're talking about, so let's do that. Let's go by 300 meters. Never hurts to have more. I'm going to go back to the DLC thing here, so I don't have to go searching for it again. All right, so let's get 300. I always like to color code. So the 500 was yellow. The 300 is going to be orange. And then I think the 100 I'll make white. All right. Nice if you could leave the tractor parked and get out and unwind it by hand. I agree. I agree. It's just an extra step. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It works. It works okay. Let's see. I think I missed some stuff here in the chat. Need to allow the script to be used. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Okay. There's our hose. So if 500 meters got us this far, I would think if we did 1,000 meters, we could get across the road, you know, that way over to where I'm proposing to have the other grass field. We'll see. All right, here's our hose. So we're going to... Does that really say attach hose? Can I do it that way? I can. Oh, I didn't have to use the tool. Is that an addition, or is that just a feature I've never used? Let's start unwinding. No, I can't do that. I know what I need to do. I'll forget the colors. I don't think I will, Mark. I need to not do that, and here's what I need to do. I need to actually put the entire hose on the ground and then connect them. And just start unwinding. And the reason I won't forget, Mark, is I use the same color scheme for my tractor weights. So 1,000 kilogram weight is white. And then the next size up is orange, and then the biggest size is yellow. White, I would make 100 meters. So this is getting on the field a little bit, but that's all right. A system of it's based on a system I've already used. All right, there's our hose. Now, here's what we need to do. We need to run over here and connect these hoses. Where's the end of it? Over here? Somewhere. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna do that, and then we're going to somehow I should get... Why am I not getting a... Should get some kind of alert for it to connect it. You know what? I think I have to go do the one at the BGA first. If I recall, there is an order you have to do. You can't just connect two hoses where neither of them are connected to anything. I think we have to do this one first. All right, please work. Let's see, maybe... Oh, there it goes. Nope. Now I think I have to get in here. There. Attach umbilical hose. That's it. That's it. Yay. Okay, success. Now, let's go over here. And now we should be able to attach this hose. Yes? Well, thought I could. Maybe I need to attach this side as well to the tractor. Nope. I need to... I think I need to do that. No, it said attached when I dropped it. It did? Let me go look. Oh, it just did it. Got it. Okay. Thank you for observing that. All right, now we need to connect this. Are we close enough? Maybe. We are. All right, guys, we are fully attached. Now we need to unfold the distributor. And I think I need to activate the pump. Okay. Now I see that says the umbilical pump condition 1%. I don't know what that means. Maybe it has to do something with like needing to flush them out. I think we're gonna be able to do this now. Whoops. All right, I need to decide what's the best. I think I'm gonna work my way out. And I'm also gonna set up GPS. So let's do that. Turn the pump on. Yep, did. And now I need to lower the distributor and let's see. We need to lower, I need to lower this also. There we go. All right, and now, is it gonna work? Are we putting it down? Uh-oh. Let me see if we're putting it down. It looks like we were there for a split second. Let's see, do I need to turn that on too? No? It says it's on. And I'm seeing... Okay, interesting. We're getting these little blips and blops. Why is that? What are we doing wrong, guys? Turn the camera to the back. It's fully lowered. Yep, I've got both sections fully lowered. So that says I can lift it, so it's already lowered, and then that says I can lift it. And there's no activation on this side because it's all at the pump. Let me make sure my pump is still turned on. Yeah, thanks for asking. This says it's good. Could it be that we have too much hose for this smaller pump? Do we need the larger pump? I wonder. Because to me, this looks like we've got everything going. I wish I knew what that condition meant. Yep, the John Deere's revving away. And you can see that it's green. I mean green. You can see that it's blue, so it's turned on. You think the small pump only pumps 300 meters. Cranky, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. All right, so let's do this. Let's deactivate the pump. Let's detach the hose. Let's lift the pump. Let's go get the big one. All right, Mark. Mark with the wisecracks. Get rid of that. I'm gonna sell this. And let's buy the big one. We're close, guys. We're close. This guy. You know what? You're right, Cranky. Look right here. It says 300 meter max. This will do 1,000. So we definitely need this guy. Now, do we have to hook up the water system in order to use this, or is it kind of an optional thing? I hope you tell me it's an optional thing. All right, we're buying this. And that takes 200 horsepower, which I'm pretty sure our 6R has. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's got 300. Okay. Thank you, Farmer Ed. Ooh, that's heavy. I'm glad I have the rear weight, because that might... We might be dragging our nose otherwise. Oh yeah, this one has a hose reel on it too. Not that we need it. Guess we'll go ahead and attach it, and we will lower it, and let's see, how do we turn it on? No. Oh, you can see we're out of egg space. I'm going to turn our clock down just so it doesn't get too bad. All right. Is it mad at me because I don't have the water system hooked up? Because it's not letting me turn it on. Before it said, you know, remember before I could hit LBX and activate the pump. And it's not letting me do that. Stopped engine, it says. Oh, that's for the tractor. Thought water just flushed it out. That's what I thought as well. I'm too close to the fermenter? I don't think so. Oh, do I have it? No, I have it. I have it down. I'm gonna get a... Oh, I know what I did wrong. I connected it to the reel on the top. I didn't connect it to the pump. I saw that now. So... Yeah, see, it should be connecting right here, and it didn't. So let's put this down. So let me just try again. If I do that, see how it connected to the spool? That's not what we want. So I want to be able to, now I want to detach it. So I think maybe I need to use this tool here to attach it. Hey, Ronnie Pate, how are you? No worries, no need to apologize. We are tackling pumps and hoses again. And I'll say we're having mixed results. We're making progress. We're stuck on this one. Let me try. There. Nope. Not what we want to do. Now, maybe I had it in the wrong place. Let me try that. What happens if I do that? Nope. It's still doing that. Something appeared then? Let me look again. I need to detach that. Back this up a little bit. Your brain would have burst into flames by now. Grant, I've been through this before, so I guess I just have a little bit of patience. I'll say I don't have a lot of patience. Now, last time we connected that pump, we did it from inside the vehicle. I was here, and I was able to attach the umbilical hose, and it did it. But when I do that here, it attaches to this reel, and not the pump. What if I select the tractor? Select the oh, I see what you mean. Let me try. So I've selected the tractor. Oh, let me set this down. I don't know that that matters, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to lower the pump. Now, if I attach it when it's lower, does that change where it connects it? Nope, it does not. I think that this tool's only used for connecting hoses together, but you think the connector is the other side? Let me try. I'm gonna turn the tractor around. We'll lift the pump. I mean, there is something over there. We'll try it. But without using the wrench. Yeah, okay. Alright, so lower the pump. I don't see anything yet. Let me get the hose close, at least. So what if I put it here and then drop it? So if I attach it now, what happens? No, it still attaches it to the spool. Drop the end on the floor. Okay. Okay, the end is on the floor. Let me get out of the vehicle. Now, what I was thinking is when I get to this point, it should give me a trigger, but I don't get one. You think after checking out this DLC is not only one, you're not messing with it? It's very particular and it's not intuitive. If it were more intuitive, I think we could get a lot more out of it. And last time I used this, I used that smaller pump, and it was pretty easy to get hooked up. I just don't know why we're not getting this to work. lay that right there. Nope. Let me select the tractor. Nope. Guys, I'm gonna give this another couple of minutes, and if we can't get it to work, I'm gonna leave everything here and we'll go and do something else. We've got some straw to pick up, we've got some canola to harvest, and then I'll research this particular pump and figure out what we're doing wrong. We're like 92% there. Cranky, maybe it should connect to the reel. I'll try it, but when I did, I mean, I connected to the reel, but now I should get, now it lets me wind and unwind it. It doesn't let me turn anything on. So that's why it just doesn't look right to me. Should I move away from that trigger? Tell me a little more about that, Mark. Try to get it closer. Let me just look at our other side, make sure nothing changed. The pump is sitting on top of the pump is sitting on top of a trigger. I mean, should I maybe turn all this off? Looks like it is turned off. The pump is sitting on top of a trigger. So are you saying when I should move away, you're saying I should do that? It seems untested. Well, I know it works. If somebody wants to really do some scouting for me, I'm pretty sure FSG got this to work on his either tutorial video or his live stream. Somebody wants to research that. I'm not asking someone to, but that's the only other thing I can think of is shouldn't there be hose between? Oh, yes, Mark. That's it. That is it. Or is it? So if you're asking, should a hose physically go from there to there? I believe the answer is no, even though that makes sense. They simplified the DLC so you don't have to do that. You basically just have to set this in the trigger area so that it recognizes it. Because we had everything connected up correctly. We just didn't have enough pump force. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I don't want to I don't want to do this anymore because I'm just repeating things. So let's leave what we have. If someone has a revelation and shares it in the chat, we'll come back to this. Otherwise, let's go do something to be productive with our time. Let me give you guys some choices too. So we can advance the day and put some more fertilizer here. We can harvest our canola, or we can pick up our straw and feed it to the cows. I think I want to do that. We don't have to do it first, though. What if we do that? What if we pick up the straw, we'll feed it to our cows, so they'll make some manure for us, so we can put it in the BGA, and then that shouldn't take too long, and then we'll harvest the canola and get it going. Because we've been going an hour, and although we've done a lot of things, we haven't like been really that productive. You guys all right with that? I want to see how much room there is to put straw. We can put a lot. Oh yeah, so we'll fill up the cow pen with straw, and if there's any left, we'll put it in our hay loft or our BGA, not our BGA. Got BGA on the brain now, guys, on our TMR mixing factory. So there's our canola. It's ready to go. Ronnie says it sounds good. Good. I'm glad you agree. So here we've got a good bit of straw. So let's get this off the field. And whoops, I don't have what's going on? Why am I not picking up straw? Mark, I can pick up straw with this, right? It doesn't, it says it doesn't want to. Now the mat may have glitched. It may not remember, it may have forgotten that there's straw here. I've had that happen before. Mark, I've got the pickup down and I've got the loading wagon turned on. Let me... You use it for straw in Riverside? Yeah, I think I've used it for straw as well. Let's try again. So I think we have a problem with the map, guys. I think it just forgot that there's straw here. Have you had that happen before? I have. And I don't know why, but it's usually like when you harvest stuff and then you save it and you exit out. Oh, you know, it could have even been like the patch update or something like that. I've had it happen when that. So, all right, even though we have straw on the field, we're not going to be able to pick it up. Just for grins, let's see if we can get a baler to recognize it. Just easy dev it. If I were self-playing, I would just like go, that's about 300,000 liters of straw, and I just easy dev it in. If you guys think that's fair, I'll do it. Because we are owed straw, and I was counting on that straw. One of the reasons that I put the manure... One of the reasons I put the manure in. Mark says it's fair. Okay. We don't have Scorpion's Edge in the chat. He would definitely say it's fair. You can see it's there. Let me just see if a different implement recognizes things differently. I'm going to say this isn't going to work because I think it's in the save game itself that it has forgotten about that straw. So if the baler doesn't pick it up, Mark, and how are you, Mark Haythorne Waite? You think it'll be good? So Cranky says FSG had that pump connected on the left-hand side. Had the pump connected on the left-hand side. Huh. Tell me a little more about that, Cranky. I mean, I didn't even get an option to connect anything anywhere. So if you can maybe figure that out for me, that could help. All right. All right, let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna easy dev it. You know what? It does work. Interesting. What, Mark? What if I sell and then rebuy that forage wagon? You think that could be? Hello, Mr. Axbane. How are you? It is working. So yes, scratch my head. I don't know why our forage wagon isn't working. Looks like I'm having a bit of a... I am... Oh, a still horse day. Is it that bad for him? I tell you what, I am having a day. You know, I kind of asked for it because I decided that we would do pumps and hoses. Forage wagon. Oh, that's what it is. Thank you, Vid76. Awesome. Yes, I've got the smallest bit of silage in there. Of course, that's what it is. All right. I'm going to easy dev tool that out of there. And that just, you know, that makes too much sense. All right, so we're going to empty. Now it should work just fine. And there we go. Yes. Vid76. You are the viewer of the day. If I were one of those streams that did like points and all that, I would give you 1,000,000 points, but I don't do that, unfortunately. All right, we're in business. Guys, we're finally doing something productive. Hopefully it's at least been entertaining and maybe somewhat educational. At least what not to do. There was such a small amount of silage in there, I couldn't see it. If I just looked down at the bottom like Vid76 did, I could have known that. Sometimes when something feels like a bug, it's actually a goof. I know, Mr. Axbane, it's easy to blame it on the game. So, Mr. Axbane, that happened to you with a tipper. Yeah. Oh, what just happened has happened to me probably 4 or 5 times. Frankie, you put a link in the chat. What is that for? Is that the FSG video you were talking about? I don't have time to watch it, but maybe I can go back. Argsy, how are you, sir? You know what? It is a little chilly. I can't remember what the high is, but it was in the low 40s Fahrenheit today. So yeah, I'm wearing the beanie today. Or for my Canadian friends, I'm wearing a toque. That's FSG and Argsy's and Pumps and Hoses. Argsy, now that you're in the chat, if you feel comfortable looking at our Pumps and Hoses situation, you might be able to solve the problem for us. I'm gonna present the problem to you, Argsy, and then you can let me know if you can help or not. I think the straw goes here as well. Trying to remember. Yeah, it does. And there's Yan. Hey, how you doing, Yan? Lunch break at work. All right, Argsy, while you're on lunch break, let me see if I can use your expertise here. So, we were set up for pumps and hoses. We had this set up here. we have 800 meters of hose, and I was using the smaller pump here. And it was working to the extent that we were getting some digestate on the ground, but the smaller pump will only pump up to 300 meters. So we swapped it out for this bigger one. My problem now is I can't get this hose connected to the pump. It'll connect to the spool, no problem. Do you have any idea how to make that happen? Because that's like the one thing we can't figure out. If you need time to think about it, let me know. But it recognizes the digestate tank. Bottom pipe nearest pipe. Cranky, I need a little more detail. I only have one pipe here. Bottom pipe. Are you talking about this? And do I lay it down there? Lower. That's it? Okay. So I've got it there, but I don't have any way. I had the attach option then. Okay, let me show you. So it says attach umbilical coat, and when I do it, so I've got it attached, and then if I go in here, it says attach umbilical hose. If I do, it attaches it to the spool, Argsy, up here, instead of the pump. RBY mark. Ah, okay, let's look. Let me... Well, that's what I just did. So RBY does that. That's not keep attaching to reel. Right, it keeps attaching to the reel. Is not what we want. That's the problem. That's... Oh. So I'm doing RBY and nothing's happening. Do I need to be outside? Nope. So anyway, we're 99% there, but I cannot get us hooked up to the pump. The only thing I can think of is that I'm dropping this hose in the wrong place. I mean, what if I put it here? Can I enter the pump? Enter the pump? Enter the pump if it's detached. Like detach the pump from the tractor? R. Okay, let me try R. R on the keyboard. Nothing there. Super strength, show menu. No. That's it, Argsy. Can I enter the pump if it's detached? So when you say detach, are you saying detach it from the tractor? Yes, standalone pump. Okay. Well, it's got a PTO on it, but I'll do it. Let's see what happens. Enter vehicle. Oh, that's, I'm in the tractor still. Get it farther away. Open vehicle options. No. That's not what we want. I'm not getting an option to enter anything. Anyway, that's where we are. Argsy, I've spent about 45 minutes on this already. Yeah. Same, Argsy. And when I used it, I used the smaller pump. And like I said, we got it working. No problem. It just didn't have enough ump to get the fertilizer on the field. What it was doing was it was giving us like these little bitty strips here so that you could see that it was trying. Once I got this, just couldn't get it to work. I'm going to research it, guys. I don't want to beat a dead horse here. So let's go back to doing what we know how to do. And that's picking up some straw. What if I detach the other end of the hose? You know what, Yan? That's not a bad idea, because that's how we did it originally. And when we inserted the pump, everything, you know what? Yan, I hope you're right. Let's try it. It is very particular about order of operations when it comes to hoses and such. Let's see if it'll work. I hope it's that simple. All right, let's lower it. Hey, look at that. Attach umbilical hose. Nope. That's the wrong place. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let me go outside and look. Let's try this now. What if I detach the other end? Okay, I did that. Still doing that. Let me move the hose one more time. And then honestly, I'm gonna drop this. Not getting any triggers. Let me get on this side, just for completeness. Nothing on that side. Let me get in there. Attach hoses like it was, and unattach from spreader, maybe. Maybe. I'll tell you what, Vid76, you were helpful with the straw. My straw snafu, so I'll do that. And then honestly, I've had enough of this. So we detached that. Let's reconnect it. What you're saying is reconnect this and then detach it from here. Let's see. Detach umbilical hose. Okay, I did that. Oh, interesting. Now it's saying start overloading water. What? Well, that's doing the same thing. That was a little bit different looking though, wasn't it? Maybe it did that because it was thinking I was going to flush out the hose. He attached it from in the... Yeah, it's from in the tractor. attach umbilical hose. So when I do that, it just does that. Why, I don't know. Let me read. Ed, so you finished Silver Run. Awesome. So while you were in the chat, you finished it. Awesome. Ed, make sure I get a link because, well, make sure we all get one. All right, guys. I'm done with pumps and hoses for right now. On the back of the tractor, do you think that makes a difference? Press Y and see if it changes to another implement. All right. You guys aren't going to let me leave this alone, are you? So what I'm seeing now, you can see where it's to start overloading water. I think it says that because this hose doesn't have anything attached to it on the other side. And it thinks I want to flush it. So hang on, there's a couple, just checking through options. What about checking pumps and hoses key binds? Oh, I didn't think about that. Because there are some keybind problems. Press Y. So, pressing Y. Nothing there. I think I did this already. Lower weight. Nope. Nope. Alright, guys. I'm gonna leave it alone. I will research that. If I find the problem, the solution, I'll post it in the either in my Discord or on YouTube community post, something. Guys, if you guys figure out what the problem is, go to my Discord, and there I have an offline live stream chat channel. Put it there. But I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I've reached my tolerance threshold. Let's do something easy like pick up straw. Arksy, you're on your lunch break. What's for lunch? Chicken and slaw salad. That sounds delicious. What did I have for lunch? I had meatloaf, leftover meatloaf for lunch, and it was really good. Tonight, I'm gonna make a huge portion of beef stew. When it's cold outside, I tend to make stew. You make a mean meatloaf, Mr. Axbane. All right. I think any meat in loaf form is underrated. Ronnie, don't worry about it. Above your pay grade. Your mom taught you how to cook. Awesome. Yeah, my mom did as well. That's one thing that I didn't really appreciate at the time, but I do now. Arksy, you're going to research it. Okay, hey, if you figure it out, let us all know. The frustrating thing is we were so close. Beef bourguignon for you, Mark. Yum. That's another one of those cold weather meals. Tell you what, pumps and hoses, when it was first announced and when they were showing things, it really had me intrigued. And I really want to master it. And I'm only going to get there if I just keep trying. And just knowing that it's got a lot of weird idiosyncrasies to it, I just need to get, you know, just get comfortable with them. It's in the slow cooker. Yum. Mark, I know that smell. It's a beautiful smell. Oh, guys, I forgot. Hey, there's Jeremy Freeman. How are you, Jeremy? Good to see you. I meant to mention this earlier. I have a video for you guys. I just finished editing it, and I just need to upload it. So I think late this evening, it should be there for you guys. It's the next Osada episode. No, Mark, it's not the hauler, unfortunately. Those take a considerable amount of time. I'm lucky if I get one of those out a month, and I really want to do like one every couple weeks. Next episode, I'm probably going to do, and I think I can do this by this weekend, is do the Stone Valley with the classic equipment. It's been forever since I did. I think I can do one of those pretty quick, and then I'll do another hauler episode. A meatloaf sandwich. Yum. Good old boys. Now you're just going over the top. It's kind of dinner time for me right now, so I'm kind of hungry. And the way I make stew, it takes about 3 to 4 hours. So I'm probably going to have to do something different for dinner tonight. I can't wait that long. Does anyone have any like really cool Silver Run stories to share? Either like accomplishments or like insights, bloopers, anything like that. As I said before, I've only had about 3 hours on it. I did the Deadwood contract, and I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. You haven't played it yet, Mark. Okay. I did make the mistake of and I knew better, but I collected the money for the contract after I cut down all the deadwood trees. But I was planning on selling the wood, and of course it disappears when you complete the... So I was not happy with myself, but I had no one else to blame but me. Farmer Ed, yeah, it took you only 5 hours of time to get the AD course done. It's a lot of time. I guess there's a lot of little bitty winding roads, right? And there's, I guess, a pretty good amount of production and sell points too, right? At least you don't have all the fields to deal with, like you do on some maps. You went to make a dirt road, but there's no dirt, Jeremy. Uh-oh. Well, did you use something else to make the road? Mr. Axbane, you looked around on Silver Run map for places to do traditional farming. And you found 8 possible areas. Okay. Okay. And it's going to take some tree removal. You know what, Mr. Axbane, if you are successful with that, it might be helpful to me and others if you like take a screenshot of the map where you made those and post them on my Discord so that we can know where you made those. Yeah, it's definitely smaller scale farming. So you went with sand, Jeremy. Okay, a sand road. All right. Farmer says, so many dirt roads. You did put in waypoints for the farmlands. Oh, okay. That's good. So you can at least drive to those waypoints. Yeah, that's extremely helpful, Ed. Yeah, awesome, Mr. Xbane. And let me just take this quick second to say, if you're enjoying the stream, one thing that would really help me and my new channel is if you can click that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notifications button. I live stream twice a week. I'm no longer on a set schedule, so that's your best way of knowing when I'm gonna go live. And I try to give everyone like 2 to 5 hours head notice when I go live. And then I also do like 1 to 2 videos per week. Let me catch up with the chat once I get set up here. Half 11 for you, Farmer Ed. Okay, well, Ed, thanks for hanging out with us. Been great having you in the chat. Have a good evening. Jeremy, say you just about have all the logs cleared on the starting land. Wow. You've been working. Hello, Cape Cod Driver. How are you? Dead wood is worthless. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's worth, like, just a few bucks. Okay, well, maybe it's better that it went away. Okay, Crank, you're saying that pump move further away from the hose. Drive slowly with the pipe to connect to the left of the pump. Pump to close. It happened to FSG and Argsy, minute 21 to 22 on their video. Okay. Tell you what, let me fill up this this wagon, and we'll go try that, Cranky. Thank you for doing the research too. Yeah, I'm kind of done with just trying stuff, but since you've researched it, we'll give that a go. Just work my way back. Ronnie said that you caught some of my shorts. Okay, great. Yeah, I do put some shorts out every once in a while. I was getting pretty good at putting like 1 or 2 out a week, but I've kind of gotten out of practice. Jeremy, you're gonna get on the on Argsy Silver Run multiplayer map. Awesome, yeah. In fact, thank you for that prompting. So, Argsy has set up, and Argsy, remind me if you're still here. Remind me who bankrolled that. Was it Legion? Somebody did, and made that available. So if you want to get on that, and it's set up for crossplay. It was Legion, yeah. It's set up for crossplay. So if you want to do some multiplayer Silver Run, join Argsy's Discord, and you'll get instructions on how to get on that. Good old boys, you said modders that do the autoload log trailers are very much underappreciated. Hopefully they have a lot more credibility now with the Silver Run map out there. Oh, I missed this earlier. Grant says that Terrafarm works great for making a dirt road on Silver Run with a dozer. Oh, cool. I didn't think about that. So it'll actually add that. Okay. Oh, so you have two. Legion has one set up with start from scratch, and you have another one that's cross-play with no mods at all. Okay, got it. And you're going to live stream on it later tonight. Okay, cool. Hopefully I can do that, Argsy. You were on this one of those servers. Was it super early this morning? I think it was, and I was just too tired. Okay. Cranky, if you can post those instructions again, it scrolled off of my chat. That'd probably be the easiest way for me to get that from you again. Same time again tonight. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to be quite so tired this time because I have the day off today, and I don't go into work tomorrow until late in the afternoon. Okay. That pump moved further away from the hose. Drive slowly with pipe. How do you drive with the pipe? To connect to the left of the pump. Pipe to close. It happened FSG. Okay. So let me see what we can do here. So I'm further away from the hose now. I'll lower the pump. Move pipe further away. Okay. So let me do that. Alright, so I'm gonna... How about that? Is that good enough? So... Back. More? Okay. Let's put it... We'll try that. See what happens now. And then you're saying... And are you saying that I turn tractor around? Okay. Turned it around. Now, are you saying just drive up to it? Yes, okay. It worked. Thank you, Cranky. I don't know why that worked and it didn't before. Which is even more frustrating to me, but at least we got it working. Okay, guys, let's spread some poop. That's connected. Let's connect this. And let's see, I don't think I didn't turn it on. Let me go turn it on. Activate pump. Now look at that. See, the condition was only 1% earlier. It didn't do that before. The hose had to be farther away first. Oh, Mr. Axbane, I think you're right. It's one of those things like you got to clear it from the trigger area and then bring it in. Yep. And you know what? That's just called an idiosyncrasy. That doesn't make any sense at all, as far as I'm concerned. All right, let's lower stuff. Detach umbilical hose first. What? Hold on. What did I do? Lower for application. There it goes. All right. Are we spreading poop? We're spreading poop, guys. We got there. An hour and 45 minutes later, we're spreading poop. Thank you, Cranky. Came through. You are my radar, O'Reilly. All right. What's the easiest way to do this? I think I'm just going to zigzag it. I don't know an easier way to do this. Ouch. Cape Cod driver, we have lots of digest states, so we're not going to run out. That's the good thing. Now, are we going to have other problems? Very possibly. Let me make sure I'm... Yep, I seem to be doing okay. All right. And I'll come back and get that spot a little bit later. What I'd like to do is set up GPS. And I think I'm going to. And I wish there were a way to not run over my hose all the time. All right, so let me just get a bearing. And we're A plus B, so that's good. So we'll set it. All right, there we go. Let me make sure my width is correct. There we go. Ah. All right, guys. You know, I think if I do that one more time, I could probably write a book on how to do it. If that section didn't hinge to the side, it would be held out of the way. That section. Oh boy. I don't know how to not do that. How do you lay out your hose so that you never get that binding? Maybe if I go out and back? I don't know if that's going to do it, though. As ugly as it looks, I'm just going to keep going with that because it's working for me. It's just going to not look pretty. Ugh. Oh boy. Okay, that's not really working. I guess I can't do that. That rear section is meant to hinge in the middle. Really? Okay. The bit that I keep running over, if it didn't hinge to the side. Yeah, I know what you mean now, Mark. If it stayed straight instead of flexing over the applicator. Yeah. What if I just did this? Okay, guys, look at this. You see, oh, I don't know if you can see this because my photo's in the way. But in the menu where it says umbilical pump, the condition is now at 96%. Hey, Jason Rowe, I might need some grease. Am I still putting poop down? I am. All right. I wonder, does it... See, it's going to do it that way too. So... Wow. I don't know, guys. I'm going to run over my hose, too. Hey, Tanner. How are you? Welcome in. Tanner, you missed all of the frustration over pumps and hoses, but you get to fully enjoy the spreading of digestate on my grass field. Make a wider turn, says Scott Page. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. And is there a way to, like, stop it from applying while I do that? Lift tool for headland. That sounds right. Let's try it. Lift tool for headland. Okay. Now, let me make a wider turn. Oh, by lifting it up. That's the ticket. Is if you lift it up, it won't bind. Okay. Oh. Except I lowered it a little too soon. Tanner, you've been lurking the whole time. Okay, that's cool. So, Scott, thank you for saying make a wider turn. I think that helps. And then by lifting up the implement as I turn, that seems to help as well. Yeah, Mark, I think I am going to need a lot of room. And I'm not sure how much room I have here on this side, but we'll see if it's enough. Okay, so we'll open it up. Okay, Mr. Axbane, you made a JPEG of the Silver Run Forest map, and you highlighted the areas that you found potential traditional farming. Awesome! I'm going to look at that, Mr. Axbane, because even though the map's not really made for it, I like the idea of farming on that map. Okay, let's see if that was enough. Okay, there's our first smooth transition, guys. So that did it. Wider turns, lift the implement. We got it. And Mr. Axbane, thank you for posting the Discord link. That is an invite where you can join the Discord community. We have a great group of people there. Very helpful. Let's see if I can just go. I have extra room over here, so I think I can go the whole distance. And then I'll come out here, and then, yep, that's going to do it. Awesome. Wow. Guys, my heart kind of fluttered just then, because it's like, wow, we're actually making this work, and we're actually looking like we know what we're doing. What category on the Discord should you post the map image? There is a channel called Snapshots. You could put it there, or you could just put it in the general chat. I thought about making a specific Silver Run channel, and I didn't. But if you can put it in either of those, that'd be great. Yep. So you have to clear the row enough so that when you come back, you've got enough hose behind you that you can then drop it like that. Oh, and like it. Hello, Serena George. How are you? That is my other daughter. Had my older daughter on here a few streams ago. And Serena is my daughter that just got married, that I've been telling you about. Do a few headlands. Yeah, Scott, I think I'm gonna if it's getting in the way, so I've got a headland over here. On the other side where I have that house, I may just leave a spot, and then I'll just run the headland afterwards. Serena, I posted your picture of you and I hugging with you in your wedding dress, so they got to see that. You're eating dinner. Nice. Well, thank you, Serena. Love you, girl. So yeah, here we're definitely gonna have to do a headland because we've got this band of trees. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go this way, and then go like that. Mark, good night. Thanks for joining in. Good to see you as always. Guys, I'm actually quite thrilled that we got this to work so smoothly. Creative Mesh put in some fixes. We got a little wiser. We had the Mind Trust here in the chat figuring it all out for us. Really appreciate everyone's help. There. You're impressed. I think it was just dogged determination, Cranky, because I was no expert, and I just wouldn't leave it alone, and you guys wouldn't let me leave it alone. I'd get frustrated and walk away from it, and you go, well, what about this? Like, all right, I'll try it. So there's just a little bit there. Let's see, and there. I'm not going to get like 100% coverage, but we'll get close. Scroffed? Did you just call me Scroffed? If you did, that's one of the highest compliments. Get this little section. Whoops. And then I'm going to get this original area here. Did I make Scroft faint? Oh, I hope not. Oh, guys, look at this hose. Look at it pull. Do you ever play Snake on the old Nokia phones? That's what it's reminding me of. Oh, I forgot to lift it. Let me lift it. And then I'm going to come back and get this strip. Right. Oh, need to make a wider turn. And then once I get it there, now I can drop it and it won't bind. I did a little bit. Yay! Awesome. So I'm not going to do this now, but offline, I'm going to make a little pumps and hoses shed where we can store all of our stuff. Now that should be, oh, we've got this section over here. Let me go do that. I'm not really going to worry about all these other little areas. The fact that we even got poop on the field at all, I keep calling it poop, it's digestate. The fact that we got any down at all is a miracle. Oh. Let me lift it. I can get this spot while I'm heading over there, I guess. Whoops. Never mind. I missed it. Where is that again? Okay, I see it. Yep, the snake on Nokia. All right. No pump connected to him. Uh-oh. I broke something. I think I pulled it too hard. Let's go see what happened. So there's the orange. Where does it turn yellow? Okay, that goes, let me find the other side. So that's going to be the next thing, is making it happy so that things don't get disconnected. Oh. So that part's connected. Let's go back. That's connected. All right, well, what about at the pump? There's our problem. Oh, man, our hose is gone. You know what? I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, guys. That didn't even happen. Okay. All right, Serena, we'll see you later. Yeah, it yanked out. I just pulled it too hard. We just gotta be a little more careful with that. All right, so let's lift. Let's fold. Oh, I need to detach it first. Okay, I can do that. Detach umbilical hose. There we go. Now I can fold it, and then fold that. And then now I think I have to go detach the other side first before I can roll this up. Pretty sure about that. Go find the, there it is. Go. If I do this about 6 more times, I think I'll feel comfortable. All right, now we should be able to... Yep, and now we can start winding. Awesome. And we start winding. And there we go. Look at that. Yes, it is miles better than last time. Up to a B minus. You know what, Cranky? I agree with that assessment. We're definitely not, it's definitely not an A, and I wouldn't even say it's a solid B yet. But I feel confident that we can fertilize any field now. Aren't I singing Wind the Bobbin Up? Wind the Bobbin Up. Is that a song? If so, maybe I should be singing it. Okay, how much can I put? Looks like I can put all of it on here. Awesome. All right, let's go disconnect this end. Oh, it's already disconnected, as we know. Not that we wanted to, but it is. So we should be able to go get this now. It's a nursery song. Okay. All right. Hook that up and start winding. And here we go. Now, yeah, I can't go too fast. Can't go too fast. But you got to keep moving as well. Whoops. Hello, Aziad. How are you, sir? Welcome in. Good to have you here today. So the only mystery I need to solve now is keeping it from disconnecting from too much tension. I think it did it because I wasn't going back and forth. I started going like around in big circles, you know, basically like playing the snake game with it. I don't think it likes that. You sure learned a lot tonight. Well, good, Ronnie. I know I did. So maybe this gives some of you guys the knowledge and courage to try this on your own. If you haven't, or maybe try again if you weren't successful the first time. Mr. Axbane, you posted the map of Silver Run forest farming areas on the Discord for you. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, so Mr. Axbane has found some potential farming, areas where you could put fields down on Silver Run. So he shared that with us. Be nice if this could wind a little bit faster, but oh well. Well, sure, it's not a lot of areas because there's not a lot of land that's level, that's flat enough to put a crop on there. Wow, there's the end of our hose. Nope, never mind. It's hidden in the grass. I wanted to see how far we dragged the edge of the hose from the pump. So there is a lot of setup to this. You know, I have half a mind to just leave an appropriate length hose out here all the time, so that it basically goes from the digestate tank to the edge of the grass field. Just leave it there the whole time. Oh, look, guys, it's continuing to pull the hose. So I don't actually have to drive it. It's going to pull it for us. It doesn't seem to like it very much, but anyway. Trying to think about my time on Silver Run, just some other things that I found interesting. I was curious to see what it looked like if I turned the snow on. So I did. I just went to easy dev, set it to winter, and turned the snow on. It looks gorgeous. I even took a picture and put it on the Discord in the screenshots channel. All right. Yay. I think I'll just put this over here so it's out of the way of our auto drive course. Awesome. So, believe it or not, we've already been doing this more than 2 hours. Wow. Time was flying. I guess because we were trying to figure out all the pumps and hoses stuff. Can I leave these two attached and just do that? I can. Awesome. You wish they add a setting for how much the average snowfall is. Oh, yeah. Make it so it drops really deep snow on average if I wanted. That would be cool. All right, guys, so there's pumps and hoses. Successful implementation. Let's address our animals, because we've got a serious wool and egg problem here. Nuclear Salmon, how are you? Yeah, pumps and hoses. Believe it or not, we actually successfully used it. So if you missed it, go back and watch the replay, because only one other time did I ever do it, and it wasn't the first time I did it. Was not. It was ugly, to say the least. Okay, I'm not going to leave this here. So if you remember, maybe it was the last live stream, we upgraded our 18-wheeler to the TLX 9000 because we needed a lot more power, and now we have it. So I've got all this extra energy from doing bumps and hoses, so I'm just gonna keep playing and go a little longer. And you know what? I really should, to make up for my unintentionally short live stream on Saturday. A lot of you were there, and if you were a part of that, yeah, about an hour and 45 minutes into my live stream, my internet connection went down. And what happened was my internet service provider decided to do a hard reset on my modem. And it did a hard reset, and it took like 5 minutes for it to come back. And by that time, pretty much everyone was gone. So I just, you know, I ended it, but it was out of my control. What am I gonna do? Let's go get this. So yeah, if you're wondering what happened, that's what happened. And now that we've got all this area smoothed out, we can drive this way without any problem. Let's open up that curtain. There it is. Let's get these eggs. Look at all these eggs. Tanner says you just had fiber internet installed. Nice. Hopefully you got a bandwidth bump, Tanner. Oh, it's B, isn't it? No? What is it? It's, thought it was R. Yeah. Oh, I think I disabled it. Do I have it? Maybe, is it not set to like Euro pallets or something? Let's see. Tip side left. Soy Goku, hello. Hola. Try left shift R. No? I mean, it even says that it detects 13 pallets. I don't know what is going on. Do we have... It's set to big bags. That's why. I gotta change the type. How do I do that? Sorry guys. This thing always works, so I've never had to deal with this before. Do I need to press B? R. B. R. It's not working. It's sensing the auto load, but it says it's trying to find big bags. So I guess you have to change the type, but I don't see where you do that. You've never used this one. Okay. Well, maybe we don't do this for now. This live stream is just fraught. Hopefully it's entertaining and it's not you that's having to do it. So, you got 500 megabits now. That's nice. Tell you, my internet connection, I have plenty of down speed, but I don't have very fast up speed. You can go up to a gig for a little more money. That's nice. Yeah, you can't see the options. I can read it to you. I can open back door. I can change the tip side, which is left currently. Tension belts are deactivated. And then I can disable auto load if I hit B. Normally there's an option to hit R. It doesn't show that. If I do that, does that mean it's enabled or disabled? Oh, there it is. Loading type big bags. I want to change it. I think I have a keybind problem. Oh, no, there it is. Big bag pallets, liquid tank, Euro pallet. I got it. There it is. Sorry, guys. I don't know how that got mixed up. And it only showed me that option if I disabled auto load mode first. Interesting. Okay. So there's a lot of eggs. What key was it? It was, so if I hit B to disable auto load, I could then hit it said Z on the menu, but it ended up being either Shift Z or Control Z. Anyway, it has Z in it. I don't think I can change it now because I've got Euro pallets loaded, so it's not going to let me change it. All right, so let's go fill this up the rest of the way with wool, and we'll make a bunch of money. Pay off some loan. And then, you know what might be fun is now that we have all that straw. Wait, no, we gave it all to the cows, didn't we? Let's see. There we go. And then B to load it. Are we full? We're full. Whoa, 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 whoa. Straps. I made that mistake one time before. Should use Loki's auto load. Picks up everything. Yeah, old Cranky, I really should. I don't know why I have this and not another. I think when it came to buying something, this was the only thing I had loaded up. Yeah, Mark, it is worth knowing in case other people have the same problem. Okay, so let's see. Where's the best place to sell eggs? Let's go to our time-saving stock check. Eggs is supermarket. That's good. Wool has no sell point, but we can take it to the spinnery. So that's good. Supermarket's right here. Now, does this sell with the straps, or do I have to remove the straps? Nope, it's selling. Guys, I'm gonna guess $80,000 for all the eggs. We'll see. Well, there's 31,000. And we have a lot more. That's about half of it, or less than half. Cranky says more. Okay. We'll place your bets. Well, it's a little late to place bets now. The roulette wheel's already spinning. Oh, there's 101. Cranky, you were right. We're gonna make, I mean, it's gonna be like over $150,000. Hey, this is gonna help towards paying off our BGA, for sure. There's another 49, almost 50,000. So what was that? Like over $170,000, and I think that's everything. Let's see. Can I reset? Yeah, let's reset our wool. All right, let's go drop this off at the spinnery. We have 2 of them. And we have a little back way in now. Apparently we sold one more little piece of egg there. All right, let's see. This is one of them. So we don't have to do much with this production chain other than feed it cotton and wool, because everything's distributing and then auto selling. So it's a little stealthy, but we're making a lot of money on the clothes. There's one more pallet of wool. I can see it right there. It's not going to sell. Huh. Weird. Don't know why. All right. Well, let's see. I've got at least another 10 minutes in me as far as streaming. If you guys are up for it. Let's see what we can find to do. It doesn't take too much time. I know, Nuclear Salmon, for a base game trailer, it is pretty good, have to admit. I wish you could customize the curtain on it, so that it didn't have to be the crone. Oh, I can? Okay. It's been so long since I've purchased it. I can't remember what I'm able to do or not. You're enjoying this, where it's back to figuring out keybinds? Ugh. Sorry, Ozzy. Keybind issues are never fun. Let me straighten out a bit. There we go. All right. I'm not going to worry about the rest of the wool for now. We'll just leave it there. All right, I'm going to save the game. And maybe we advance the day. We've got some fertilizer down on the grass. Let's just make sure our animals look okay. Pretty sure they do. Look at all that slurry we have, guys. 774,000 liters of slurry in the cow pen. We have another like almost 400,000 in that digestate tank. So we have over 1 million liters of spreadable stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. Let's go see how much manure we have. Maybe we can go stick that in the BGA and see what happens. It's just the new DLC. You know what? I did find a problem. In case anyone's having an issue. Now I gotta remember what it was. There was one mod. I know it was the Better Contracts mod. I had it enabled, and if you go to contracts, you can see the contract, but you have no way of accepting a contract. So when I unselected it and then reran the program, I was able to do contracts. So that was one problem that I found. Scott Steelhorse is asking for the mods to check. He says he can't speak on the stream, but he's watching. Oh, okay. Mark deleted him last week. He can't interact. What? What's up with that? Oh, I remember Steele said that there was something wrong with that. Steelhorse, the only problem mod conflict I had was the Better Contracts one. That's the only one that I found to be a problem. Well, guys, we don't have a lot of manure, but let's advance the day and see how much we can make. And Steelhorse, I need to look into seeing why you're not able to join. I've never encountered that problem before, but I think it's something I can resolve on my end if I know what to do. Let's go. Oh, I don't even think I have a sleep trigger here. I think I just, oh, I don't. All right. Go to the next day. And we're out of egg space again after clearing it. That's amazing. Let's go see how much manure we have. Oh, look, guys. So we have over 40,000 liters. Let's throw that in the BGA and see what happens. Where's my 8R? We can use Valtra. My gas torch is inactive. Did you see that? What that means is I bet our BGA is out of stuff. So let's go. I want to look at that. So it's out of silage. Still has plenty of slurry, but we're going to put some manure in it now and see what happens when we do that. Whoops, sorry. There we go. I think this will hold manure. We're about to find out. If it doesn't, I think the forage wagon will. Oh, yep, it will. Awesome. Mr. Axbane says you're having hot apple cider and it's good. Yum. That's another one of those cold day things. All right. I haven't yet, but I want to put down an auto drive course that will reverse me into this hopper. It's not called a hopper, whatever this thing is. so that when I've got a bunch of manure and or slurry to move over here, I can just manure or silage, I can just set it up on a loop. It shouldn't be a problem, just haven't done it yet. All right, let's turn on is it gonna turn? Let's see. Maybe it'll turn on all by itself. Oh, look, guys, here's the recipe. It still needs silage. You can do manure and slurry and silage, but that's going to need silage as well. All right. Well, I think we still have a good bit of it. No, we don't. We have enough. We have enough to get it going. Let's go do that. So I'll do that. We'll get the BGA going, and then that'll probably be a good place to wrap things up for tonight. Have I thought about trying the new mods that have interactive productions? We can go inside the factory building and bring in the raw ingredients and stuff. You know, I have to say I'm not even knowledgeable about that, Mr. Xbane. I'll have to look into that. It sounds intriguing, though. For sure. Well, guys, I have to say the one thing this farm needs more than anything else is a lot of grass. I mean, this field's pretty big and it yields pretty well, but we're going to need, I'm going to say, like, at least another field that size. Interactive Productions and then bread and cookie oven. Okay, I'm not familiar with those. Whoops. Still loading. This is slow. Slow to load. Mr. Sealy P did a first look at. Okay, good. That way I can just refer to that. Done by Urshaba and VSR. Got it. A few of you had asked if I was going to do any Silver Run videos or live streams. I will at some point. To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed about my logging skills. So I need to refine them a bit before I think it's going to be, like, worthy of viewing. But I do intend on doing that. But give me a few weeks to try and get that done. All right, so our silage is going in now. Now, that should get production running again. Let's look. And it is. Okay. So now it says the fermenter is running at 30%. I don't know what makes it 30 versus 50 versus something else. Maybe it's like if you can have more recipes going, maybe more will happen. I don't know. At least that's going. We could put some cut sugar beet in there too. All right. Maybe if I jump on Argsy's server, I could get I could live stream it. You know what? That's not a bad idea, Mark. To do it on in a multiplayer scenario. Okay, guys, we got some work done and we learned a lot more. We got a little bit of work done. We learned a lot today. So thank you again, everybody who helped me figure out the pumps and hoses and its little idiosyncrasies. We basically needed to move out and then back into that trigger area. And then also, thanks for sticking around and watching. Really appreciate that. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Very much helps my new channel. about 4.5 months old right now for my channel. And hit the subscribe and notification button so that you know when I go live next time. I will go live this Friday, so it won't be this weekend. I should have said this sooner. I'll post it so that people know, but expect the next stream to be on Friday. So I'm going to save the game so I don't forget. And my Stream Deck is not working, so I'll do that. Anyway, thank you for tuning in today, guys. Hope you have a good evening, and I will see you next time. All right, see you later.